Good afternoon, evening, morning, whatever time of day it is for you. My name is Gambit017. I am here with Commander Leonhart, and we are going to be showcasing a run of Final Fantasy IV Free Enterprise. Free Enterprise is a Final Fantasy IV randomizer, and we have a very interesting flag set to show off today. When this event was announced and was brought to the attention of the Free Enterprise community, I took special interest in it because I have two children who are on the autism spectrum. So they actually sat down with me and helped me create. Oops, hold on. I didn't mean to start yet. Helped me create a flag set. So, what we're going to be doing today is we have a 5 objectives. Thanks to the wonderful donations of everybody, we are going to have to complete all 5 objectives. We have Complete Cave Madness, which is going to be lovely Twin Heart music, which we'll explain more when we get there. Unlock the Past Door in Troya, which is going to be our access to the final boss. Trading Away to Pinktail, which is actually quite nice because that's going to give us the best armor in the game. Launch the Falcon, which is going to be our way underground, and unlock the Sealed Cave. A couple things about this particular flag set. Key items are going to be shuffled around between main spots, summon monster spots, and moon spots. The pass, which we need to unlock that pass door, is going to be a key item. Characters are relaxed. We might not see all the characters though. Some might not be in the seed. We do not have any duplicates, so we'll only have one of each. Only half the treasure chests are full, so not quite as much looting. But we do have Wild on, which means there'll be a lot better loot, as well as Wild shops, which means there could be almost anything in a shop. That we can only sell stuff for a quarter, but that's not going to matter much once we get to our glitches. Everything is free. No not free stuff. Bosses are standard. We have the alternate gauntlet, which we'll explain more if and or when we find them, as well as Witchburn for Wyvern, which again we'll explain more later. Couple of glitches we have on. We have the dupe glitch, which is going to allow us to duplicate weapons and shields, mostly for the fact of selling them for money. The warp glitch, life glitch, and sylph glitch. And the biggest one is we have the spoon flag on, so if we find an Edward, we can take the Edward, we can give him the spoon, and he becomes a glass cannon, which everybody loves. Do you have anything you want to add there, Commander Leonhart, or did I get everything pretty well?
Covered it all pretty well, Gambit. Just happy to be here running this with you and helping to support this great cause.
Well, thank you so much for being here. So this is going to be a co-op run. This is not going to be a typical race type thing. You're going to hear us talking back and forth a lot, discussing strategies, discussing where we want to go, which a lot of that's going to depend on who our second character is when we get started. So we're going to get started here in just a second. I'll give you a countdown from 3 here in just a moment. 3, 2, 1, go.
It's going to be a double ninja and we're going to be sad.
I'm still hoping for my Tella. Hey, all right.
Oh, you got your wish.
I got my wish. I'm a big part too. All right. So, where would you like to go first, Commander Leonhart? Which route would you like to go? Want to go clockwise?
Damn sand. Go from there.
All right. I'm gonna I'll land immediately, check Baron, and then I'll probably head over to our deals.
Sounds good.
I believe 3 characters are on, if I remember right. So
You do.
yeah, so we can check Watery Pass. You can check Watery Pass. I'll check Mysidia for the characters, see who we got.
Sounds good.
So a lot of this run is just going to be us dividing up.
Also, quick reminder, Bedward's on, so I'll check Bedward on my way.
Gotcha. So a lot of this seems to be us just divvying up tasks, deciding what we want to do from where and when, and just kind of going from there. So, there's a Rosa in the inn, guarded by first slot is a Mylon of some sort.
Okay.
And Rosa makes us very happy because that's... also, the pot next to Rosa's mom's house is a full moon. So, that's going to be nice.
Bedward has the hook.
Okay. Well, that's at least an objective that we can get to.
And we can check that rat tail.
But yeah, as I was saying, sorry, I keep getting interrupted by finding fun stuff. A lot of it's going to be just us splitting up tasks, telling each other what we're finding. The goal is going to be to complete all 5 objectives and go defeat Zeromus at the end of the run. But we want to do so without having to cross each other's path as much as possible. So if we do a check that ultimately ends up not being needed, the other runner doesn't want to have to do that if we can avoid it. So.
Yeah, and that's the part of doing a co-op run well, but it's also just a lot of fun. Normally with a lot of these runs, a lot of these races, I'm just kind of stuck here in my own little headspace, in my own little room, quietly churning things in my brain. Go fast, go fast, go fast. Having someone to bounce things off of is not only a lot of fun, but very helpful.
If you don't want to take on the Baron in fight, you can get a free Rosa in Mysidia. She's hanging out there with Edge.
Lottery pass.
Roddy Man Lottery? Okay. I will probably avoid that because I am not a Yang fan. So as you can see, I'm actually going to go ahead and climb up Mount Ordeals. This is not a spot you would typically go to early in a run. But with the Kane on Ordeals, by the way. But with this party, I feel pretty confident I can take on, hopefully, the bosses that are here. If not...
There's a white shirt for Rosa in Damsian basement.
Okay.
Also a samurai bow in the prison.
Actually, no. Let's leave you in the middle.
Part of the reason I'm coming to Damsian now is not just to check the loot and characters as part of divvying up, tiara, but also to launch the hovercraft. I'm going to need that to turn in the rat tail with the hook. So that'll get that taken care of and unlock another key item. Finding key items is the key progression. You need to access certain areas and to complete objectives.
Yeah, this
same as the Damsian character.
Yeah, every single one of our objectives is a key item, so we need at least 5 key items here. Mom Bomb is our first fight on Ordeals. Which is not going to be difficult, just rude.
Yeah, a bit rude, a bit time consuming, but not horribly threatening. Rat tail gets you a spoon.
Ooh.
Where's Edward?
Yeah, now we just need to find out Edward. So I picked up a Bacchus in Baron. I'm tempted to use it right now on Edge for this Mom Bomb fight, just to speed things up a little bit.
Alright, well, while you're doing that, I'm going to check on Antline.
Okay.
Alright, now, I'm going to check on Hobbs. Ask where Edward was. Should go see who the character is there.
I find a delicious irony in the fact that Bedward gives us a spoon. Or no, Bedward gave us a hook. In
a roundabout way.
Yeah.
When you people have time, let me know as we have donations.
Go ahead.
You ready? All right. We have a $26.06 donation from an anonymous friend saying, Thanks everyone for putting this together. There is so much yet to learn about autism, so any effort towards understanding more about it will be of great help to anyone on the spectrum and those who support them. Keep up the great work, friends. And an anonymous friend donated $25. No comment, but muchly appreciated. And quick to mention, we've beaten our last total of SASE 2019.
Huzzah!
That is great to hear. We still got a full day left of Marathon tomorrow, so we can not only break this goal like we did, but we can surpass it greatly and get a lot more wonderful funding for Autism Research, which is well needed.
Taildim and Cecil are on Hobbs, and I figured, why not?
Okay. Ashura is the back attack spot.
I wouldn't bother looting the west side if you come here, though.
If I don't find the crystal sword, I probably will never go to Hobbs, but
Fair enough.
crystal sword is the best weapon for Paladin Cecil in the game.
It's a weapon for anybody in the game. He's just the only person that can use it.
I don't know, Spoon is a better weapon, technically.
Spoon doesn't give 15 to strength.
Yeah, true. So what I'm doing on this Ashura, for those of you wondering why I'm taking my sweet time in the speed run, is I am using what's called lifelock strat. Ashura does 3 things. She casts Cure 3 on herself, Cure 4 on herself, and Life 1 on herself. And then she counterattacks any physical attack you make against her with a physical attack. Or I should say any type of attack against her. There are a couple ways you can deal with these fights. One of the ways is using a Star Veil to you basically double Star Veil. You cause her to reflect her own healing back at you, so she doesn't heal herself. Or you can do what I'm doing, which is called Lifelock, which is where you keep her on the life face, and every time she casts Life 1, as long as you attack right afterwards, she will not change faces. She will stay on that life face. It makes for a very, very slow fight, but it is a very, very free fight as long as you have enough HP to survive a couple hits. Which with Edge in this party, in the back row, yeah.
Yeah. If you've got enough power for a spot, and by that I mean the randomizer, when it shuffles a boss into a spot, it uses the stats for the spot that correspond to the normal game, but it uses the script of the boss itself. So if you're strong enough for a spot, you don't have to do that, but being able to get through a spot when you don't necessarily have the power that's suggested is important to be able to get through seeds in a timely manner. I found the alt gauntlet at Antline. I'll let you know if it's worth it in a little bit.
Oh, you want to explain the alt gauntlet while you're fighting it?
Absolutely. So, in the vanilla game, when you go to Fabul, you fight a gauntlet of monsters. And when that fight gets shuffled around, it, instead of giving you the same fights every time, draws from random encounters in that area. So since I found the alt gauntlet in Antlion Cave, I'm getting the encounters that you would get if you wandered through here with encounters on.
I have your favorite flavor of ice cream in Ordeals.
Ooh, that's halfway to Excal.
So, yeah, that was a vanilla legend sword I just got from climbing the mountain. Baigan is the boss inside the mountain. Legend sword is nice and all, but it's not really an objective here, so not necessarily going to be something we need to worry about. If CommanderLeonhart doesn't find a better one,
I find Adam in here.
Yeah.
As in the vanilla game, once you acquire the legend sword, which you kind of have to, and you get a hold of the adamant rock in a side quest, you can take them to a shop underground, and he will forge Excalibur for you. Or you could just find Excalibur sitting around in Antlion Cave and not worry about it.
Oh, you know.
I'm coming to Ordeals.
Yeah, we're going to turn your Dark Knight into a Paladin. I did this more because I wanted my Tella to have spells, because when we get to the point where we need to grind, I have a grind in mind. And Tella,
sure you do.
Having these spells makes that grind nice and fun.
Yeah, for me it's going to depend on how many levels we already have. I've got an edge, so I might be looking for sirens.
So you said you're coming straight for deals after Antline?
I'm going to go pick up Rosa, I just realized. Hey, I should pick up Rosa.
Yeah, do the Mysidia Rosa, or are you going to try Baron in first?
I could try Baron in.
Okay. I'll go to
I
Fabul
like
then.
this party's chances.
Alright, I'll hop up to Fabul and see what's up here. I'll also check the shops in Silvera while we're at it.
Berserk, Mac Giant grind? Really? Really?
Yes, I'm going to use my Tela to Mac Giant grind. Sorry.
It's Mylon Z in the first fight.
Okay, that's actually really, really free. Nice to see.
It's a little unfortunate.
If we find Iridia, come to Silvera.
Okay.
Bahamut is for sale in the shop.
Nice.
There's also tents and something else that was really not worth it.
Dark Elf is fight number 2.
That's decently free. Are you kidding me? Alright, I need to start duping soon. I am going to buy that while I'm here. Masamune's in Silvera Weapon Shop.
Nice.
As well as the best claw in the game.
Thunderclaw, that I'll come for.
Yeah. I bought a Thunderclaw and it was like, alright, that's it for good for right now at least. Alright, so let's go to Fabul. I might try to dupe the full moon.
Jay Brunter, we can't run on. Don't need to do any fancy Baron manips.
Thor rages in the Fabul shop if you want to pick some up in case of Nasty Kanazo. PK, this is for you.
Cool.
Someone can tag PK later and let him know I bought a carrot for him.
Sand Ruby and Baronin.
Okay.
We're gonna check that character.
Dragoon Spear in the weapon shop of Fabul if you're interested.
That would be if I was better to duplicate.
Yeah.
A lot. Kind of an issue.
So what I'm doing right here is I'm actually going to set up my inventory in a way that frees up 2 spots. Actually, that's not going to work very well.
Actually, I'm going to listen to you explain it and do it along with you. Haha.
Well, I just realized that. Sorry about that, by the way. I just realized that I'm about to get a free key item, and it's going to screw up my duplicate. So never mind. I'm not going to do it here.
And I gotta climb more deals anyway to be set up for it, because X-Scal is clearly what I should do.
Yes. Yeah. So the way the dupe glitch works is you can set up a spot in Waterhag is your boss at the lovely Bull.
Disappointing.
You can set up where you.
Dragoons.
Yeah, you can set up where you can unequip somebody. And put it, layman's term, you basically put the item in the wrong spot, and the game gets confused of what item was there, and decides that you have like 255 of them. And then you can sell that stack of nothingness, even though the game thinks there's something there, for a lot of money. There are people who can explain it a lot better than I can, but that's the layman term of it. Well, I mean, I won't say no to that. Artemis Bow is your reward from the Bull.
Nice.
Another fun thing I can do. Don't bother looting Sheila's room, because there's nothing in there.
Okay.
They got hit hard by Sparse.
As did the west side of Hobbs.
Yes, Artie Bow plus Rosa equals good. That is very, very true.
Very simple equation.
So what'd you say was that, Antlion? Sand Ruby. No, not Sand Ruby. Sand Ruby was Baronin.
X-Cal.
X-Cal. Okay.
Sand Ruby was Baronin.
And who was the character for Sand Ruby? You said you went and checked?
I'll get back to that.
Okay.
A little distracted by, hey, I should go do Excalibur so that when you explain the dupe glitch to everybody, I can do it alongside you.
Okay. I'm picking up my hook and I'm about to start making the dive underground. So I will go. I will go peek that. Since I'm in the area, I will go peek that Sandra the character.
And do if you want to, but I'm pretty happy with my party.
Yeah.
But if you want to know for your own
Yeah,
benefit,
I want to know. You know, you never know. If it's somebody like
never know.
just like a pal.
Could be a food.
I'm hoping for.
Do I have time for, say, a quick donation?
Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah.
All right, we have a $20 donation from Maggie the Cat saying, "Good luck, Gambit and Leonhart. Hope you enjoyed the seed direction I found for you. Thanks for supporting the free enterprise community and this wonderful marathon. Put this towards runner's choice."
I will have to look at what open instances we currently have and figure out where that needs to go later. But I do want to say thank you, Maggie. Maggie has been wonderful in our community, making sure they take care of kind of keeping track of what marathons are when and helping us with submissions. And, overall, doing a lot of behind-the-scenes stuff to make a lot of our stuff here work. So definitely thank you. Thank you for donating. Thank you for helping us out with this. And we love you so much. So thank you, Maggie.
Yeah, second all of that. I think it was a big help the first time I got into any kind of marathon with just letting me know, hey, take care of this, take care of that, making sure I knew everything I needed to know to be ready. Now it's my turn to lifelock an Asura.
I just fully Damsian while I was down here. Alright. Oh. So the standard Ruby character was a Sid, by the way. So considering you already have one in your party from Damsian.
Not only do I already have one, I already dished one.
Oh. I'm gonna go grab my spoon just to have, just in case there's an Edward in.
Arg.
Did she heal?
Yeah, I missed somewhere. Let it walk around.
Alright.
I wonder how much a Drain Spear would hurt if I just threw it at her. I'm about to find out.
Oh, Drain Spear's got good attack power. Should do some damage. You can always throw the spoon if you're really feeling frisky.
Yeah, no, I'm not throwing the spoon. I still want Edward. Did 2,300. It'll almost get the job done.
Edward would be a great find, especially since we've got that glass hat now. That would be great. I would love to get Edward. Alright. So I am diving into Cave Evelyn. This will actually, once I complete this, it will complete an objective. But more importantly, this is our path underground because we've done pretty much everything on the overworld between the two of us, and we have no magma key, so this is a hook seed. I love to see it. Elixirs are the only thing of note in the Evelyn item shop.
Okay.
Evelyn weapons have Masamune.
Alright, the server's going down. And those of you, even that aren't familiar with this game, can probably casually tell that Gambit has knocked out the overworld with much greater efficiency than I have. This isn't at all unusual in a co-op seed. Somebody's going to get done first. Somebody's going to go to the right place. Somebody's just going to flat be the better runner. Whatever. And that's fine. Gambit's going to get underground before me, and he's going to check out a lot underground so that when I get there, I just have a straight line.
The Staleman is the first chest after you leave the town area, per se.
Okay.
I didn't even bother trying to fight it. I just reset it straight out. I think I didn't buy anything. So. you guys still hear me?
I still hear you.
Okay.
That's not who you were asking.
Oh no, I was actually I'm having some computer issues. Sorry, I didn't know if it looked like my stream might have dropped for a second. It looks like I'm okay.
Cat can hear you. Life is good.
Good. Sorry about that. So I found the long blade.
I'm on my way.
Right. I found the long blade and hourglass 3 so far, looting in Evelyn. So.
Nice.
And a Sork robe. And another white shirt.
Another white shirt. Well, good. I got 2 people that would be happy to wear a white shirt. Did the Staleman chest have anything worth it?
I didn't find it. I reset out.
Oh, fair. A better player than me would have put that tiara on Rosa the moment I grabbed her from the end. Instead, I'm doing it now.
I'm just now doing it as well, so. I just got to the save point down here.
So, mind your partner and things.
Yep. I am doing my equipping. I have an earth hammer for my Sid. That's a fun thing.
White shirts do get dirty pretty easy, but they make the healing so strong. They're pretty solid on defense, surprisingly. We have free characters and the free key item. Bedward had the hook. This could have been bad for anybody that forgot about Bedward.
We would have realized it at some point. We'd be like, we've done all the checks. Where is everything?
How long would we have looked for Demas?
Not long enough.
I'm gonna take a look at Castle Evelyn since you skipped it.
Okay. Sounds like a plan. Let me know if there's anything of note in there. No fully equipped party. Let's see who the character is down here and who the boss is, more importantly. That's going to be Mylon and friends in the Ruby spot since we found Z at Baron Inn. And just an undersit. No end key, no end bosses, no end characters. I think CommanderLeonhart already answered all that for the most part. I'm kind of looking through chat a little bit while I'm in the cutscene.
C relax, C maybe. I'm gonna reset out.
Okay.
I found Mad Ogres and that's just not happening.
Not yet, at least. There's still some
No.
Bacchus, though. We had a mute knife would have been easy enough.
Yeah, mute knife, mute arrows, a lot of things that would have made that a lot easier that I don't have.
The first chest
Really?
in Upper Babel is a ninja shirt. Or second
It's
chest.
sort of good when you find all the trap chests, but it's also sort of ugh.
So ninja shirt's a great pickup. It's Edge's best gear. Gives him a bunch of magic resist, which will be very nice later on.
Yep.
There's my Mad Ogre chest. Guess what I have? I have an Hourglass 3 I found in the chest.
That's nice. Very helpful.
I also had a Tella who could have cast Size. Why did I do that? Okay. Whatever. So one thing I want to do here is I want to do a couple things. I'm going to steal with Edge, or sneak as the command technically is. And what I'm doing is I'm stealing Bacchus wines, because in the Enterprise, or Final Fantasy IV period, enemies have more than one item. So you can just kind of infinitely steal from them. This will probably come in later on, more than likely with CommanderLeonhart if he does what I think he's going to do. The other thing I'm doing is I'm berserking a couple of my characters. So while Edge is having fun stealing a bunch of Bacchus, my other characters are going to slowly but surely start whittling down health. And I'm hoping... nope, I missed that one. And I'm pretty sure my entire stream just crashed.
This is the white shirt seed, incidentally. Also, I found a Dragoon Spear casually lying around. Which is nice. This is the white shirt seed, incidentally. Also, I found a Dragoon Spear casually lying around. Which is nice. Yeah, it looks like you're standing staring at 3 mad ogres.
Okay. I think I'm okay now.
Oh, yeah. Your tele just cast size.
I apologize for the stream issues I'm apparently having because I don't know what the heck's going on. Hey, I got one life glitch off. Woohoo! So, one thing you can do, one of the glitches, is called a life glitch. If you kill an enemy and then use a life potion or a life spell on them, you will revive that enemy and they will come back to life. Except, all enemies in the game have 0 vitality. So, when they come back to life, they come back with 0 hit points and die again. So you get credit for 2 kills instead of 1.
You really want to have fun with a high value enemy, some sort of boss that's a lot of XP. You can cast life 2 on them and they'll come back full. And you have to work through them again. But typically you do this with somebody that you have a very quick means of eliminating. And then you repeat the process and you can get a lot of XP. That's less common. The life 1 glitch is far more often used.
Do I have any type of... No, I don't. Ugh. Okay. That's fun. Hey, Tella. Do that? Thank you. I have no tints and no cabins. I didn't buy any when I saw tints in the shop.
I'm too used to starter kits.
Yeah. So if you have not dove underground yet, you should probably get something.
Probably should.
First boss is a...
Clearing out the castle, so yeah.
Oh, that's rude.
What is it?
It's Ogopogo at King Queen.
Ugh. It is a bit rude.
Very rude.
No, Aaron Lore, we haven't seen Y yet.
No Wyvern. I knew this wouldn't be Wyvern because Wyvern cannot block underground access. So...
Even with... Would you like a second Excalibur?
I don't have my I don't have a
Throw it in somebody's face, I suppose. There's some decent quality loot in Edlin Castle in summary. There's a white shirt, a Dragoon Spear, an Excal. But... I'm happy. I'm gonna go do some overworld shopping.
Whew, okay. No! Alright, well, this might be ripped. I forgot I equipped Rosa with the Artemis bow, which unfortunately lowers her magic stat. So... Yep, that's ripped.
Yeah, she is not a solid healer at that point, and she might occasionally miss with the most basic of spells.
So I went to need...
Cabins are for sale in Baron.
Ah, I never checked in Baron.
As are hourglass tubes.
Ooh. Pick up. I have absolutely nothing for you, so you just don't carry anything in here, please. Rosa, I need big heals. I need the biggest cure 2s I can get from you for this fight.
Could I have a quick second to read another donation?
Go for it.
All right, we have a... Oh, sorry. Apple. We have a $20.91 donation from anonymous friend saying, shout out to the free enterprise community being super welcoming to new players, good luck on the run. Also, I want to quickly say that we have a incentive on Exomi Verge. Reading that, I don't understand. A donation incentive up to $20 saying put the protagonist and the final boss in Lotard. Interesting incentive, but interesting to see as well.
Whenever you do your overworld shopping gambit, you'll find life potions in Kaipo.
Okay. I might have to take another reset on this Ogopogo, because I'm getting my...
How do I feel about an Ogo right now?
Oh, yep, that's a reset.
I think I'll take that Mad Ogre chest on the way, level a bit more, steal some Bacchus, and zerk this party up.
Alright. Kane, I need that from you, please. Thank you. Tiara is nice. It's no glass hat. Putting the glass hat on Rosa. We're actually going to do this. Hopefully, speed this fight up for us. Edge in the middle is just not working there. So, the way that bosses and your characters get their turns is all based on agility. There's relative agilities for every location, for every set of characters. And that can change depending on who is in your center slot. Typically, you saw during the entire overworld, I had kept Edge in that center slot. Now I have gone and switched that to Tella in the middle slot. Reason being is Edge is much faster than Tella. In the overworld, the bosses are easy enough where you can get away with a fast anchor. But Ogopogo, you want a very slow anchor, because otherwise, Ogopogo is going to get all the turns, you're going to get no turns, and it'll be a very bad time. So
yeah, this goes back to the comment about the stats being scaled to the location. The early spots have lower agility, which corresponds to your agility in the game, so it's worth your while to put a fast anchor down. Yeah, you're going to slow down your party. You're going to slow down everyone else. You're going to slow down the boss as well, and overall it's a fair change. Can't pull this off in later locations. They're too fast.
As you see, I made that one switch and enabled me to get a couple extra turns off, enabled Tella to get a blink off onto Rosa, so she did not get KO'd by Ogo, and that made all the difference in this fight because I am through and about to take on Mylon and Friends. So Mylon and Friends is not a very hard fight at all.
You should be through without trouble.
Yep.
There are a couple of ways that fight can be messed up. The chief one is to take out Mylon first. If you do that, you're going to have a bad day. His Ghast will stop using a very tame drain attack and will start hitting with a very hard physical.
Yes, you always want to kill the Ghast before you kill Mylon.
As long as you make sure the Ghasts go down first. He's annoying in that he'll hit you with a lightning one every time you hit him, and it can take a little while, but it's more of an annoyance than a threat.
I wish I had found a Soma drop. This would be a great time for
Swag Medio! Tella has 90 MP in the game and never gets any more. This is to prevent you from using Medio because there's a plot point centered around it. We don't care about that in this randomizer. You can figure out a way to give him enough MP, do it. And there's a Soma drop that will add a maximum of 10 MP or 10 MP to a character's maximum per sec. And once that happens, Tella cast medium.
But as you can see, I've taken care of the 4 gas. At this point, all Mylon will do is counterattack anything I do with Lit 1. Will occasionally cast a Lit 1 himself, and will occasionally do a physical attack, which in this spot is not that bad. So all I'm going to do is I've got my 3 melee characters berserk. I'm going to effectively, I can set the controller down, go take a bio break. This fight's going to win itself. It's a little bit. I don't even think I'll need to heal with Rosa at all at any point. I think we're perfectly fine.
Okay, look, if I suck, don't take that.
Oh, take that back. Kane is down. So since you haven't run for Bull yet, do you want to do Shiloh as soon as we get underground?
Yeah, I can do Shield once I get underground.
Okay.
Taking on some mad overs now.
Alright, I'll go straight to Feymarch and see what's down there. Actually, well, depending on who's at top of tower. Top of tower is free. I might just do that right away. Alright, Mylon. Come on. There was no need for that. I ought to be getting close to this one. If there's any other donations, or if you want to read out any of the upcoming incentives, now would probably be a good time to do so. As we're, in the middle of battle and then running down to start taking on another Pogo.
All right. Let me just get comfortable. So any upcoming incentives we have a incentive which will be, well, all of them are actually tomorrow. We have an incentive for DuckTales Remastered. We have a bid war between choosing the 8-bit or the remastered soundtrack. Currently 8-bit's in the lead with $20 and remaster is behind by 20. Anyone could tip the scale still because it is the second last run tomorrow. And should I say one more?
Yeah, go ahead.
All right, we have as well Lena's Inception. The bid war there as well is choose the art cell the runner will be playing in. We have 8-bit and 32-bit. Currently, no donations has been put into each one, but easily anyone can tip the scales on that one.
Yeah, I've seen that Linda's Inception run at other marathons. It is something you're not going to want to miss. It is going to be a great run. So looking forward to that one. In the meantime, I made it through that lovely Mylon, and I've launched the Falcon, which achieves my first objective. gets me underground access, and I saw that it was some variant of Baron Guards at the top of the tower. Either regular
Okay.
Baron Guards or Kuiper Guards, and I am not inclined to go check at the current moment, so I'm heading to Feymarch.
Fair. And one of the things I did to set up for this fight that Gambit didn't do, because I have Cecil in my party as I backward glitched. You saw me go into menu and somewhat inexplicably give him a bow and arrow and then immediately take it off. Bow and arrow is a long range weapon, and a character using a bow and arrow can deal full damage from the back row of the party. Once and they don't need to keep a back row weapon on to make that work. So by doing this, and down goes another. If this were other than Mylon, I'm hoping to find an Edward at Dwarf. I'm still carrying the spoon around in hopes. I've got an anchor. Aaron Lore's comment about anchor references the relative agility that we've been talking about and that center slot. A character that's an anchor is a low agility character to slow down everyone else, basically. A slow anchor is going to speed everything up, but you can only speed someone up so far. So you effectively speed the rest of your party up to the same speed as the fight you're up against. Which, from your perspective, looks a lot like slowing it down. I haven't found a curse ring, Aaron Lore. The reason he's asking me about that is that for the cursed ring takes 15 off of all of your stats. The important one for this is agility. Keep that anchor on low agility and keep your party at the same speed as the fight you're up against. So I'm certainly being a little more cavalier with my fella's XP. He can get some levels and not ruin his ability as an anchor, but it's getting to the point where I'd either better knock him down, I'd better accept that I won't have perfect anchoring, or be prepared to replace him with some other character I find. Well, I am through the underground. And as Gambit mentioned, since I haven't done Fabul, I'm going to make tracks to and get that taken care of. You're still looking for key items. We've made progress, but all we've done is launch the Falcon. Looking over my objective list, I see that we still need to complete Cave Magnus. Gonna need a Twin Harp for that. Need to unlock a pass door. Need the pass for that. Need the pink tail to trade away the pink tail. And need a Luca key to unlock the sealed cave. So that's going to keep us quite busy. So key item checks are still of supreme importance. And this is a free key item check. Don't have to fight any bosses. Don't have to take care of anything else. Just show up, talk to the sylphs, and you're good to go. And you're good to go. There are two things that it's very useful to keep in mind, and these are general
can you guys
rules.
hear me?
There are exceptions to all general rules, of course, but there are two general rules. Complete your objectives and check your freebies.
Alright, I'm hoping everybody can
And
hear me.
I'm
again.
going after that check your freebies right now.
Are you doing self?
Welcome back, Gambit.
Thank you. Dang it, I should have had you come do Feymarch first.
Oh well.
Hey,
What's there?
Pan.
Ham?
Yep.
No biggie.
Alright, I do
Just
apologize,
look
everybody.
around a little bit.
My CPU decided to absolutely just completely crash on me. So after a full reboot and come back, I hope I'm back. I hope I didn't miss too much. I am very thankful I saved right before I went into Feymarch. Otherwise, I was going to have to redo that fight. Siren's also in Feymarch, by the way.
Okay, good to know. All I've done is gotten underground, and I'm in the middle of Sheila 1.
Okay, sounds good. I'm going to check the shops down here. Ribbons for sale in the armor shop of Feymarch. And White Spear in the weapon shop. And you're right, Anilor, CPU can be an annoying boss. It really took me out this time. We have... Ooh, this is a Feymarch you're going to want to do. Karate Man and Antlion.
Cool. So, talked about how Cecil is a big difference between my party and Gambit's. And Cecil has a couple of abilities that really come into play against those two bosses. If he hits the Karate Man right about the time that he sets up for his second kick, or any time later, he immediately ends the fight by saying, ouch, and you win. As for Antlion, if you avoid using the fight command, he just attacks physically, and Cecil in the back row will immediately jump in front of an attack. Well, Cecil anywhere will immediately jump in front of any physical attack if the target is low on HP. So you tuck him in the back row where he's very hard to damage, and he will jump in front of all of the attacks and take care of the situation. You can make it a lot easier by casting Blink on Cecil, and the attack will just completely miss.
Job Dwarf is a music therapist, which is a very good job, especially
Cool.
considering what we are raising money for, because music therapy for people with autism is a wonderful thing. Oh, that's definitely...
Sheila 1's a troll.
What is it?
Magma key.
Thanks,
One
Sheila.
closer to 10 key items, and once you get to 10 key items, everyone, you have double XP, so there is that. But other than that, me.
I am picking up... What else am I
There's
doing?
no Thunderclaw in Fabul.
No, not for Bolsevera.
No, my bad.
Yeah, Silvera had the Thunderclaw.
I'm gonna go Silvera and pick that up, especially if there's a... Oh wait, no, there's no actual CPU about, is there? You're just making jokes about your computer.
Yes, we're making jokes about my computer.
I'm a little slow on the uptake sometimes, everyone. Every now and again. But still, there are a great number of bosses in the game that are weak to the thunder element. So picking up a thunder claw is a very useful thing.
Yep. So one thing I did find is I found either twos in Tomra. That's going to, once I find a darkness crystal, that will enable me to get my grind on, because that's all I'm waiting on for a grind.
Prefer ether ones. I think they're in. I'm not sure of the shop. Never mind.
Yeah, I picked up 8 of them. That should be more than enough.
Should be. You do glitch sometime, or you just rich?
I sold everything in my inventory.
Ha! That'll do it. I'm holding on to it to throw in people's faces.
All right, so I'm about to do Dwarf Castle.
All right, I'll do. I think I'll just clear out Feymarch.
Okay, that works for me.
I'm torn. Do I take the pan and run away immediately, or do I clear out Feymarch?
I think clear out Feymarch didn't run the pan. Coffins for sale. I want to pick up these Cure 2s, please. Coffins and Cure 2s and Dwarf.
Okay.
So for your egg grind, that'll be a nice, easy pickup. Oh, okay. There's my mute knife. Mute knife and Dwarf. Adamant armors and Dwarf.
Oh, hey.
So if there's ever time you want
Good
to do
stuff.
glitch, now is the time.
Well,
And
I'll get
Octomam
back
is the
to you
first
on
fight.
that when I get done with the Feymarch.
Octomam is the first fight in Dwarf Castle.
Well, if I'm going to do glitch, you're going to talk me through it.
Yeah, I might actually have to go back up and run the Baron and dupe a little bit so I can pick up some adamant armors. So those will be nice.
It would be nice.
Alright, don't pick on my Tella, please. Believe it or not, I would like him to stay alive. So Octomam is an interesting boss in she has a very set script. She starts out with a very high attack speed, but every 3 attacks you do against her, you basically take out one of her tentacles, which slows her down. And you can eventually slow her up where she is so slow that you're getting like 20 attacks to her 1. So the initial, first couple rounds are rough, but after that, Octomam is a piece of cake. Except for when you kill my son.
Karate Man gives an Avenger. Not exactly required, but not complaining.
Hey, Excal to Avenger Cecil?
Right?
That'll chew through that antlion.
Well, it'll also eat a bunch of counters in the process, but
True.
probably still worth it.
Yet another Sid in Dwarf Castle. And our favorite our favorite guest, Surprise Wyvern, in the second attack, who cast Mute today. So apparently Wyvern doesn't want to hear us talking. He just wants us to be muted.
As Witchburns go, that's pretty tame.
So, you know how the magic spot here is so absolutely horrible?
Yeah, it missed some people, didn't it?
No, Mute hit everybody. Wyvern missed its own wall.
Hilarious.
Yeah, it missed the wall first time. It got it the second time. It is now decimating me. So I'm going to be having some massive problems here in a second. Oh yeah, I might actually have to. I might take a wipe here. Mute's no
Life
joke.
potions. Quick, wait, you don't have life potions, do you?
I'm running out, and I'm. Okay. Yeah, I'm
Kaipo.
going to take a wipe. I don't think I can. Yeah, I'm going to take a wipe. I'm just going to go and take a reset here.
Yeah, I don't think I'm going to Avenger this antlion. I think I'm going to stick to Cecil cover.
So let's try this again. This is definitely a doable fight. I just was so shocked by it, I didn't manage it right. It also didn't help the fact that Wyvern managed to nuke Edge right off the bat for about 100 more HP than it needed.
Oh, I parried. That was a mistake. So,
Oh, yes.
Cecil will not cover when he's blocking. And that means that he's no longer jumping in front of all of these attacks and protecting everyone. So I'm going to spend a little bit of time in recovery mode here. Alright, now we're back with the program.
So as I redo this Octoman fight, there's one thing that Octoman is actually very, very weak to. And that is lightning. Which reminds me, why the heck did I not equip the Thunderclaw? I have a Thunderclaw, why am I not equipping it?
Seems useful.
That would have made that fight so much faster. Well, if I have to do it a third time, then at least I know.
Thank you, Antlion, for directing that counter at Cecil. Your contributions to your own demise are appreciated.
Hello again, Sid. Hello again, Wyvern. Oh. That's something I learned today.
And Aaron Lore is on point with his explanations. I'm a little caught up in my fight to explain what I'm doing. Thank you very much, Aaron Lore, for covering all of that.
Not what I wanted to do.
Everything he said there, completely true.
So, fun fact, I just now learned today. If you get muted, a Bacchus line won't work.
Huh.
I was thinking Bacchus line would work, but no, Bacchus did not work.
Erg.
Oh,
We have to try this antlion fight again.
you turd.
I hope there's some value behind this. Maybe I just turn Cecil loose and not worry about keeping anyone else alive.
This Wyvern's being a pain in the rear end.
Well, hopefully Pan gives us everything we need.
There we go. Wyvern is down. Only Rosa and Ed were left standing, but Wyvern is down.
Don't forget your warp glitch.
Yes, I know. That's why I kept telling my party. Well, that and my grind, but mostly this.
You have lots of reasons you kept telling your party.
I just hashtag telelife. What can I say? I am very much.
Man, that kind of summarizes your reasons right there.
Yeah. There's a reason my free enterprise channel on my Discord is hashtag telelife. I do need to life up Tele first because he's a Wyvern. So what I'm doing right here is called the Warp Glitch. In vanilla Final Fantasy IV, the Crystal Room in Dwarf Castle is the same as the Crystal Room in Luca Cave. So you can use Warp after defeating the boss's Dwarf Castle. It'll warp you back into the Dwarf Castle Crystal Room. However, because it's the same room as the Luca Cave Crystal Room, the game thinks that's where you are. So, you use Warp, you can get that key item, or in this case, a glass hat. And a vanilla Luca key.
Okay, so that's required.
Yep. So I'm going to go unlock the sealed cave.
I bounced out of the antline. I'm moving on.
Okay. You want to do Sheila 2 or do you want to do Tower?
I'm going to do Sheila 2.
Excuse me. Sorry.
Bless you.
There you go. Alright, so I will unlock sealed cave and then I'm going to head straight to the Tower of Babel. And I will work on getting that done. Thank you for the blesses. Yeah. I normally would try to mute there, but I came on way too fast. I had no chance. So thankfully, our objective for today is only unlock the sealed cave, so no worries about having to go defeat the boss down there. I can just unlock it. I've already got the key item from the warp glitch. I can just run away.
Silver apple for the pan bonk.
Sheila just not having anything today.
Well, we'll see about Sheila 2. There's a community meme that Sheila has the goods, because you get 2 separate key items from there, and you stand a decent chance of getting something valuable. So far today, it has not proven true. Magma Key is a complete bust once you've gone underground. And let's see what the second check is.
Alright, in the meantime, while he's checking that, I am going to try to do the dupe glitch here.
Alright, give me 5 seconds, and while you're explaining it, that'll let me do it alongside.
Oh, I've already done it.
Oh well.
Yeah, it was a fast one. We'll see if I got the... I don't think I got the double. I think I only got a single, but we'll find out in a second.
Sheila had adamant. I'll pop in on Coco's Forge and see if that shop is cute.
I only got...
Actually, it's S-Wild, isn't it? Never mind.
I only got one. I need to do the better glitch here. So basically what I did was, in the way I set up my inventory is I have it where I have 2 open slots in the middle, or in the first row here. If I click on the second spot and equip something from one of my hands, because the game tries to put everything in the very first slot every time, it'll move it to the first slot. So then what I can do, and if I'm doing this right, I can move the second one out of the second slot. Then re-equip. See, look, now I have 5, supposedly, of the full moons in my left hand. Put that there. Now I should, in theory,
And I tried to do it, and I know I did it wrong. I'm going to walk back into this battle and see if I can do it again.
yeah, I've done it wrong too, so. There we go. Well, that's not quite the way I wanted to do it, but it works. So now you see, according to the game, I have hat plus 5 longswords. And so now I can sell all these hat plus 5 longswords. I have now a ton of money. I have 728,000 gil. Which is a lot of money. I do want more though, so I'm going to buy it. I'm going to try to do this a couple more times real fast. Mainly I want to, the biggest thing I want to buy is I want to buy that Mage Master the mute knife in dwarf. I didn't turn it on, right? Nope, not you.
Yeah. And normally, Arnold, yeah, a Coco shop would have significantly higher quality items. But we have S Wild on, which kind of negates that aspect of it. But on a lot of flag sets, Coco's shop is one of the best. All right.
So I screwed that up.
Successfully have some odd number, weird number of X scouts.
Woohoo! See, you're doing it the right way.
Where do I
X-Scouts
equip that or unequip that?
into the second open slot. So
Into
you
the
click-
blank spot.
Yeah, you click on the second blank slot, then click on your thing you want to undo. And then you click on the shield, and you put it into that, or you put the shield back in that second slot as well.
So I'm outside of battle. I have in Cecil's right hand 5 symbol and nothing else.
Yep. And then you want to get out of battle,
I am.
and you go to the shop and you sell those.
They're still in his right hand.
Oh, then you unequip it and re-equip your weapon.
So unequip the 5 to an empty spot.
Yeah, to the second spot, I believe. If I'm doing it right. You can tell that
Yeah, it's not moving off.
we both
His
we
hand.
had to do glitch on. We're both not very that good at the glitch.
As you can see.
It's just fine.
Okay, I got it off his hand.
And now if you go into
And I
this,
theoretically have an empty slot in my item that I can sell. Let's see if I did this right.
yeah, theoretically.
Well, I will just try and sell all the empty slots and see if one of them gives me a bunch of money.
If you can't try, what you can try to do is you can try to equip that back to your hand, and that should turn it into a actual thing.
Yeah, selling my items didn't do me any good. Oh, wait. Whoop. I might have made it work. There we go. Wait. No. Sort of.
That's fine.
Oh, wait, here we go. I did the other version where now I can sell them one at a time.
Yep, I do that.
Unequip, re-equip, and after I did that a couple of times, suddenly I had a stack that I could mess with one at a time, or 90 at a time. And I finally sold them all. So I think I only got 255 and not the big 65k. But that should still serve.
Alright, so you.
Where was that adamant dwarf, right?
Yep. Guess we forgot to turn encounters off.
I'm guessing it was you.
Yeah, that was me. So in fact, I went to walk into to the Tower of Babel and got an immediate encounter. So I'm going to climb the tower. I went ahead and picked up a single adamant armor. I've tossed it on my Sid for the time being because white shirt and ninja shirt are pretty darn good for edge and rose. I don't really need to replace those yet. This will give Sid some survivability. I've equipped the mute knife because if this is Baron Guards, which is what I'm hoping, that'll tear through this spot very quickly. You said you had to give up on the antlion for right now, correct? You weren't able to make that work?
Yeah, I let it go.
Okay.
But
So if this
I
doesn't...
can wander back later.
I was going to say, if this doesn't pay out for me, I will head back down there and do that.
Yeah, because it'll be the only thing left. Well, Luca still. No, you warp glitch Luca.
I work with this guy. Yeah, so it's literally that antlion, I guess, or this.
Yeah, only thing left.
What?
Lines are one of the best things about doing co-op. You have a permanent phone a friend.
It is not the fight I wanted. Ugh. Oh, that's fine. This is fine.
Yes, Aaron Lore, but if chat votes for one of them, we don't have to listen to chat. You didn't have to listen to chat on the game show. We don't have to listen to chat either.
So it is Kaipo guards up on the Tower Babel.
It's fine. If you have coffins.
I did not pick up any coffins because I did not think about it. I was hoping it was Baron guards, so I picked up a meat knife instead. Because one meat knife is a lot cheaper than... Actually, you know what? You know what? Tella, my boy, this is your time to shine.
A double-double. Chat voting is how you end up with a party full of black mages, white mages, and sages and trying to quint Zerg's Aromas.
Hey, Tella, my boy! Tella got a stone off.
Nice.
So it's that antlion. Oh, it is a white spirit top of tower.
It is the antlion. Feel bad I couldn't get through that now.
The worst part about that antlion is the fact that, it's like, oh, white spirit, that's a great weapon for Kane. Except antlion is... No, antlion's not,
No, Antlion does not. Antlion's the first boss where you don't have to worry about that.
That's right. Okay, cool. I can equip that then. So
Go, Avenger Cecil! Ah!
No, I
Wyvern didn't even have time to attempt a wall.
I wish I had a, what is that? I lost my train of thought. Yeah, it's fine. Oh, I was going to say...
Lola, I wish I was a little taller.
I was going to say, I wish it was a vanilla tower key. Would have been nice there.
Yeah, that would have been great. The sad thing is that Antlion could be a chain. It could be Earth to Tower to Baron.
Could be Earth
nonsense.
Yeah. Alright. The right side, I've got a Sid that's got an adamant armor. I've got white shirt Rosa. I've got ninja shirt Kane. Or not Kane, ninja shirt Edge. If Kane was wearing a ninja shirt, I'd be confused.
It would be strange. It'd be kind of convenient. It was the one person that did not get hit by the mute Wyvern was Tella.
Is he wearing any type of protection, or?
I think he a white shirt. It's not immunity. It's just hey, I'm here with my one roll at 20%. Okay, never mind. I have nothing for you.
All right. So I am going to. I have. Well, do I want to take on Yang? No, Yang's gonna hit like a truck in that spot, and I don't have Cecil. And that's a lot of HP to choose through. So, no, I don't think I take on Yang. I was thinking about, do I want that Avenger? The answer is, I do, but I don't think it's worth it.
No big deal. I'm just going to come here and casually outfit my party in Adamant.
I have got an extra glass hat for Kane, so hopefully everybody is going to be nice and somewhat safe.
Well, almost my whole party. Probably a bad idea to give Tella adamant armor.
Well, no, it's never a bad idea to give Tella adamant armor.
Just to heck with the anchoring, full speed ahead. Is that what I heard?
Exactly.
I think that's what you just said.
Who needs an anchor anyway?
Apparently not me. I can switch if I have to.
That's right. I'm out of pockets. That's right. All right. How bad is this gonna hurt? Yeah. Okay. Yeah, that hurts a little bit.
It does. Bounced off it. I tried it a few different ways. I tried to keep covering Cecil alive. I gave him the Avenger and said full speed ahead, and I won.
Start doing this a little bit. On the bright side, front row Sid is not taking much damage thanks to that adamant, so.
Was it a key item at top of tower? It wasn't, was it?
No, it was a light spear.
I have 9 key items, and so that vexes me.
Ah.
Speaking of which, what didn't I mark all?
Samurai.
Oh, look a key. Sure.
There's that. And you can aim, because that won't draw a counter. Right now I'm just kind of blink spamming and hoping.
Right. I'm coming at this jerk fully decked out in adamant armor, so I'm set for revenge, I think.
I'm sorry, Edward. I don't really have a choice. I have darted my spoon.
So, we've talked a bit about, yay, adamant armor. Let's go over some of the wonderful things adamant armor does. It gives you plus 15 to all of your stats. It has amazing numbers on defense, both on the physical and magical side. And it provides you with what? Your how resist? Your resistance to all elements, right?
Pretty much.
Now there's a catch. If you take the adamant armor off of someone, they lose the resistances, but they become exceptionally weak to most elemental attacks. Part of the strangeness that is Final Fantasy XIV.
As I've heard before, there are no bugs in Final Fantasy IV, only unintended features.
A lot of unintended features. Not gonna lie.
Alright, at this point, I don't really have much of a choice. I need to power overwhelming this because a lot of things to dart, a lot of things to throw. There we go. We are through the ant line. It's got to be progression. So we've checked everything else, unless we missed something.
Yeah, well, this antlion can't even touch me with counters, and he's punching Cecil for one. Oh, he finally got a counter through.
It is a darkness crystal.
Okay, so at least there's no more chain.
Yep. Which opens up everything on the moon.
Yep. Opens up the Giant of Babel.
That is exactly where I'm going right now.
And it is a 10th key item.
For you, at least. I don't think it's 10 for me. Nope, it's only 7 for me. Ooh, I'll take that. That's fine. I'll go with that. I realized I never looted Flame Arch when I was here earlier. Oh, the power staff for my Rosa. I'm like, I'll take it. So since you have 10 key items, are you going to go buy some sirens or steal some and go ahead and do your grind now? That way,
Yeah, I already bought the sirens, so yes.
Okay.
When we go to the moon, do you want to go top down or bottom up?
Let's see who gets finished with their grind first, and then we'll divvy that up. I think whoever finishes grind first should go bottom, and then whoever's second should do top.
Makes sense. What we're talking about there are a lot of checks in the final dungeons on the moon, and there are a couple of different philosophies. One, start looting from the top because you can get to them quicker, and hopefully you find what you need without having to make a deep dive. On the other hand, most of the checks are near each other at the bottom, so if you go to the bottom first, then overall it's more efficient if you're in for the long. Gambit and I doing this together, the best of both worlds.
Exactly.
I suppose I should knock my tele down.
Why?
Memes?
Yeah, okay.
Also because even with our... Oh, no, wait, no. I'm going to leave him up for one more level. With adamant armor on, he has 27 agility.
Ah, nice. You got a perfect 28 agility anchor. So what I'm doing is I'm going to the Giant of Babel. In Free Enterprise, this is, unless it's an objective, it is a completely voluntary place to go. You don't have to go here. But the enemies here are some of the worst in the game. There's a certain enemy formation that we can get in this giant that is very conducive to giving us a lot of XP. Very, very quickly. So that is what I'm going to go try to find. Now, there are multiple ways you can do this. You can just kind of run around and keep trying to hope you get the right formation in the first fight. Or you can use a manipulation chart that we have. We have two different manipulation charts. There's one that's currently being in use for our tournament that we've got going on right now, which is more in-depth, has you do a lot of stuff Baron first. Or there's a way that I'm going to do it, which is just Team Brute Force, where I'm just going to go in and hope to find the fight pretty quickly. I am, however, going to peek the element spot first, just in case it's a freebie. Because this is a lot of XP right here.
And while Gambit's doing that, I've been using the sirens we bought. Sirens, when used as an item, will immediately put you in a fight with the hardest to find fight in that particular area. And I'm in an area that we all that run this game know gives you these eggs, which have about 1,800 hit points, and when you get to the point where you can one-shot them, you can efficiently put them down for a casual 68,000 XP, since I've got double XP now.
The fight there was doable, but it's not necessarily free with the party I have, so I reset out of it.
What is it?
Dolls.
Okay, dolls. Yeah, even with an hourglass, you're going to be there taking your sweet time with that fight. Maybe some coffins to go with it, and that'd be more reasonable. Also, because of the way the XP splits up and the way that particular boss works, you end up losing a fair amount of the XP on that fight. So, makes it even less attractive.
So, if I read the manipulation chart right, it should be this fight right here. It should be the fight I am looking for.
And one of the things about racing this randomizer is choosing your grind. A lot of things go into it, what you have access to, what your party comp is, etc., etc. Once Gambit gets into his fight, he's going to get a ridiculous amount of XP quickly, but as you can see, it's taken him some time to set up. Meanwhile, I immediately went here, scrambled eggs, and my party is in the 50s or upper 40s and pretty much ready. So I'm going to get to the moon first, and I'm going to go bottom up.
Hopefully in my grind, we'll find out in a second if I got the right one. Yep, that is a D machine. Otherwise known as a dragon machine. You know what I never went to pick up?
Life potions?
Life potions. It's okay. I think I've got it set up in a way that I can have Rosa cast Life 1 and mitigate the need for that a lot, hopefully.
My first thought was ethers, except I remember you saying you bought 8 of them, so I went to life potion.
So the one problem with this grind, and the reason why I bought so many ethers, is, again, Hell only has 90 MP. Weak, which is the spell I'm using to take care of these D machines, costs 25 MP per cast, so I can only cast it 3 times before I need to refill Tella's MP. Thankfully, Ether 2s do about 140 MP restoration, if I'm remembering correctly, somewhere in that range. So
yeah, about that.
Ether 1s do about 40 to 50, depending on RNG. And I honestly don't need all that many D machines here. I'll probably only do 6 total.
Which is another one of those things when choosing your grind. D machine is great when you have someone that needs a lot of XP and you're going to be sitting there for 12 or more. Quack Kid on the moon. But if you are a little closer to your levels, then, and you're not going to be in that fight for long, it might be quicker to find a different.
So unfortunately, my Tella decided to fall a little bit behind and let both Edge and Rosa jump him in line.
Yeah, my party's going to be jumping in line all over the place. Yes, thank you, Aaron Lord. The reason we refer to Palom as the Quack Kid is because he learns Quake at a much lower level than other black mages, and Quake is a wonderful spell. It does damage to everyone, it doesn't care about whether you have a wall up, and it does pretty good damage. Quake is one of the biggest reasons we love Palom, and so we call him the Quack Kid.
Because he learns Quake at such an early level, early-ish level, it makes him ideal for early game. He's also ideal to slingshot if you have a chance to, because getting the double XP from the tanky items is great, but you can also get an extra double from having a character who is 5 levels or lower below the median. So if you take a level 1 Palom, and you've got like halfway round other characters, you pretty quickly get that Palom up to his in-game levels. My hope was to do that with Edward to see, but Edward never showed up, so.
Yeah, I was going to do the same. If I had found Edward up here, I'd have swapped him in and let him slingshot off of these moon bosses. Alas. Vanilla Ribbon Room.
Really? Really doing this?
These Lunars.
Alright, these Lunars. Really? So I'm only going to do 60 machines, because that's really all I think I need. I don't think I need anything else. I don't have any mages, with the exception of Rosa, but 6 should get me to Tier 4, which is all I really want. They'll get my melee fighters well up into where I need to be.
And despite the amazing power of Cecil and Excalibur, I am refusing to swing with him in this fight. And that's because D-Lunars, if you use the fight command on them, shift their script into something that's far deadlier than their normal round. Now that I've taken one of them down, I don't care. But until one of them goes down, avoiding fight is a good idea.
What you saw there, I got a good 15, 16 levels on pretty much everybody. Rosa got to life 2, didn't quite get to white, but that's fine. I wasn't needing her to. My melee characters all have upwards 20. Edge is the lowest at 2300 HP. After we take on a couple moon bosses to find everything else we need, our party is going to be almost ready. Even Rosa with just over 2,000 hit points isn't ideal, but that's the party you can take with Romus.
Whereas I spend a little longer grinding eggs than I should, and by the time I get to Z, it's going to be over level. But at least this moon will clear out faster. I got a Twin Harp and a Moon Veil in the Ribbon Room.
Okay, so that is required.
Figures we get the Moon Veil after Antline.
Oh, of course. The reason the Moon Veil is so nice, Moon Veil acts like a Star Veil. It puts wall on your party, but it does a little bit more too. It will basically prevent you from being attacked physically by anybody during the course of that battle. So, in the case of Antlion, would have prevented all of those wonderful, fun attacks.
Got Kanazo hanging out of the White Spear altar. Could be worse.
Yeah, I know, but still, ew.
I mean, you always say ew when you see Kanazo on the moon, but...
Do I need anything else? I think we're good? Alright, cool. Save. I am going to go check for value in everyone's favorite place.
But honestly, by this point, I can just heal through the waves and call it a day.
Yeah.
Which is good, because I didn't buy any Thor Rages.
Who is our boss here? Oh, ew. Ew, game. No. No, worse.
Well, it's not Ogo.
I mean, I've got the character I need to deal with this, but ew. That is a...
What's the word?
It is
Elements?
No, it is a tornado bikini.
Oh, Vivalis?
Yep.
Yeah. We got Kane, but I'm hoping that's not required.
We'll find out. So Valvalis is a pain for multiple reasons. For one, when she's in tornado form, she has super freaking high magic defense. Second, when she's in tornado form, she casts weak and then ray on people, and then will hit people after a while. So basically, weak will, as I was doing to the D machines, takes your HP down to single digits. And then Ray casts the stone status on you, and can continue growing until you're completely stoned and basically out of the fight. However, Kane's jump can knock Valvalis out of her tornado form, to which she will only do attacks, which is very, very good. But in this spot, the physical power is pretty dang high, which means those physical attacks are going to still hurt like a truck.
So I've got good news, bad news, and then good news.
All right, what's our
good news? The good news is that Kanazo had the pass.
Okay, so that's required.
The bad news is that Evil Wall is at the Masamune altar.
That's nice. Thanks, game.
The good news is my party is completely decked out in adamant armor.
Yeah, well, I mean, all you gotta do is buy the crush phase, and you're good.
Yeah, and he's only hitting back row Cecil and Rosa for 1 damage apiece.
Nice. Hopefully that wall is not required. But...
Yeah.
Meanwhile, I am still chipping away at this Valvalis. There we go. Val is down. Everybody lived.
So Kanazo was potentially rude there because Kanazo's main attack that you saw him hit my party with is based on his current HP total. There's a lot of hit points in these moon bosses. Evil Wall, well, he tends to go fast no matter what you do. Required, pink tail. Go to the bottom
Okay,
of the moon.
so that's it. So everything is at the bottom of the moon that we need. Well, Party Rock was at Valvalis, so I can at least check the treasury. On my way down. To answer Eleanor's question in chat, my anchoring situation is going to be take this pal and leave him at level 1, don't let him get levels.
Works.
Which is actually now that I think about it, well, no, I have one in my inventory still. I have an exit in my inventory. Yay! All right, good.
I don't have an extra adamant armor and nothing to do with it. I just realized that.
That's why I only bought the one. But yes, Lord Goober, I promise I will also play Raid That Treasury before I beat the seed. So do you want to do, I'm assuming your order of business is going to be Twin Harp, or actually, Pink Tail, Twin Harp.
It's going to be Pink Tail, Twin Harp, pass.
Yeah, that makes the most sense. And it's literally Ribbon Room, Ogo Spot, and White Spear Spot, right?
Yep.
Okay.
You've got D-Lunars in Ribbon Room, you've got Kainauzo at White Spear, and you've got Evil Wall at Masamune, and I've got Dude, Where's My Hovercraft? Silver and out.
And my second favorite game, Dude, Where's My Hovercraft? Also, I want to apologize to double in advance. We are going to go over estimate by a little bit, mostly because of my CPU issues. I'm sorry. Also, the seed was a little bit ruder than I was expecting it to be. We shouldn't be that far over estimate.
Yeah, hopefully.
I think you at the very least should finish underestimate. I'm going to be the one over.
Yeah.
Well, on the bright side, both parties are pretty much be ready at this point, so Zeromus is not going to have a fun day with us.
Yeah, we're all in the 50s. We're all decked out in adamant armor. This is just going to be rude. If we had a little more time, I'd steal Bacchus's, but I should be able to quint regardless.
I was going to say, did I remember seeing Bacchus anywhere?
I don't remember, but I'm not a diligent shopper.
I'll
peek Troya real quick.
Alright, I've not checked Troy at all. I'll check Hummingways if you don't find any there. Because my party's going to need Bacchus once.
There's a Silk Web I'm very happy to have, but...
Yeah, Silk Web's also very good.
The first shop.
Oh, that's...
No Bacchus, Joy, and Troya.
That's slightly problematic. Okay, cool. I forgot to heal up after the Val fight, and I went into my menu and realized that Kane was at 1 HP. Like, that would have been problematic if I'd gone to a fight with that.
So Gambit has already shown off Job Dwarf.
Yes, I have.
Who, in the vanilla game, says I'm a farmer. And in the randomizer, has a different job every time you play a seed. There are a lot of jobs. I've probably seen a job more than once and not realized it. This is another aspect that the community randomizes. When you come here in the normal game, Edward saves you by playing a tune on the Twin Harp. Well, instead of that being the same tune every time, there are over, I don't know how many. There are a lot of harp songs. And you get a different one each time.
They are done by our wonderful community members, Scala Kitty and Calamity. I would do that.
And yes, for the marathon, the harp is a brand new song, debuted specifically for this marathon, related to a game that will be coming up later in the marathon.
I believe it's a game that's coming up on tomorrow's schedule. And I'm not sure if we're going to be able to switch audios over. Okay, Scala says it's bored and can to do the Twin Harps. Alright, Scala, you do everything else. I just assume that you do everything, you know?
Scala does the Z's. So, I'm going to be quiet now in case they've switched.
I'm not sure if we're going to be able to switch or not. If they do, yay, we'll get double music. If we don't, it's okay. I have to go there eventually, so.
Yep. Let's hear that a little. That was good.
Judging by chat's reaction, it looked like they were able to switch the audio, so.
Yep. And with that, it's time for me to go on to another fun aspect of the randomizer. The final boss. Those of you that are familiar with the game know that that crystal I just got is what's needed to transform Zeromus into his final form and make it so that you can actually hurt him. However, rather than just have him turn into the same sprite every time, there are now over 460 sprites in the randomizer, most of which have been designed by Scala Kitty. And you get a different one each time you fight, and you don't know what you're going to get until it comes time to take down Zeromus. So chat is waving the Z flags, wondering what the sprite's going to be. While we're wondering that, I'm going to keep you in suspense by arranging my inventory.
Meantime, I am slowly but surely getting through these D-Lunars. One thing that I know Leonhart probably has an easier time with this, they are weak to Holy. And Leonhart had Cecil with an Excalibur, which Excalibur is a Holy weapon. So that went a lot easier for him than it is for me. But I've got.
Once I got to the second one, I didn't even swing on the first one. The Dragoon Spear, on the other hand, was very nice.
But I also did something very, very cheeky, and that was made sure I cast a wall on my Rosa, just in case what happened, which is a breath spell. So I now have one Lunar Frog on my screen.
Aaron Lord, the Z Sprite is also new, debuted for the marathon, and related to a game coming on. So, whatever it is, it's not something you've seen before.
No, my D-Liners are down.
Double time is whenever we both finish. So it'll be when Gambit gets done, unless I do horribly at this and he finishes first.
I don't foresee that happening.
Not with this party.
I'm glad I bought all those either twos, because Rosa may not have been key for me.
And the exact moment of Gambit finishing will be when, I don't know if he has the...
I don't have the crack on. I'll call it.
Okay.
I will call it in chat when I get to that point.
Octavimus is the Z Sprite.
Interesting.
I confess I do not know what this is from.
Actually, use you first. I need to switch claws. I need to actually, I bought the Thunderclaw at the beginning of the seed. I should probably actually use it at some point,
One theory. Cadence of Hyrule. Okay. Oh. Haha! Fellow survived the nerfed Big Bang with. Wait. Oh
Did HP run out?
no!
Rip,
HP
fella.
ran out.
Rip,
Womp womp.
fella.
He survived the first part, but HP ran out. But I did not anticipate the HP run out, so I put the Berserk. So all I have is Quad Zerk, because I can't get Tella back out. I tried. Miscalculated.
Alright, and I am now in go mode. As Kanaz are down, that'll be my pass. So who was the boss at Twin Heart, by the way?
Magic Sisters.
It's not that bad.
No, it wasn't bad at all. Especially since I left Excal on or Avenger on Cecil.
Oh yeah,
I
that'll be.
did not get to listen to music very long.
I mean, come on, show me Bacchus's in the humming, please. That'll make my day. Thank you. Bacchus wines in the Hummingway. Absolute legend.
And that is that. Adamant armor makes Big Bangs trivial.
You done?
Everyone, that fight is normally not that easy. My party was higher level than you normally need to be to go after this, and I had much better gear than you normally deal with in this fight. That made it much more trivial than it normally is.
Don't forget you're not done.
Oh, thank you.
You're welcome. So as he was done with his Z fight, you see I'm just now getting back to Earth. Since I did the D machine, I was already right here at Evelyn. I'm already right here next to my hovercraft. I was going to pick it up, head over to the Adamant Cave, grab my Adamant armor, complete my Pink Tail objective, then go do Twin Harp, and then I shouldn't be more than 5 minutes at this point from finishing the seed.
And now that I've beaten this, I get to go see where all the key items were that I didn't find. There will be a log that runs at the end, and you can see where they were and ponder how you might have done things differently. In this case, not so much. There was not much in the way of different paths to take.
Yeah, the only thing that could have rabbit hole would have been the Earth Crystal I got. Which, speaking of that Earth Crystal, there is something that we are going to do real fast, because I have it. We're going to play everyone's favorite free enterprise game. Something that we in the community affectionately refer to as...
Raid the Treasury!
So I'd give that treasury 3 out of 10, I think. Chat, you'll have to let me know what you guys think as well.
Considering it is T-Wild, yes, I agree. Ribbon and Masamune is nice, but for T-Wild, I think I expected a little more.
Alright, so let's go ahead and do a little bit of equipping here. We'll go ahead and equip that Massa. We'll go ahead and equip. You need to go back to the tiara. You can have the glass hat. You can have the ribbon. Actually, you are going to have the ogre axe. Now let's go do music real fast, and then we'll be on our way to end the scene. Light Chocobo was trying to hide from me.
That's legit double-double. 4 out of 10 because FF4. I support this.
I like it. I like it. Okay, I need to walk down, not up there. I was really hoping for an adamant armor for that treasury, you know? Reminds me, I need to equip my other one.
Right? Very useful stuff. So while we've got a quiet moment and Gambit's heading in, just wanted to say thank you to supporting Autism Speedrun Event for having us here to benefit Organization for Autism Research. It's a great cause, and we're both very happy to be a part of it. As Gambit's already mentioned, but I also have a nephew that's on the spectrum, so this is important to me as well. And we're both really, really humbled and glad that we were able to help out with this.
Meanwhile, we will go quiet for just a little bit while you get a quick reprise of this wonderful Twin Heart music, and then I'll be on my way to beat the seed.
And while you're doing that, I'm going to talk to random NPCs.
Okay. So I need to remember to grab the key item to actually complete the quest. There we go. Alright, so I know on my crystal, I'm going to go complete my last objective, which is to open the past door, get my access to Zeromus, realize that I'm going to have to walk out the cave magnets because I have no exit. I have no warp. I made a mistake. Well, I would rather walk out of this than walk out of the lunar subterranean, so I'm glad I used my exit when I did.
So, Yeah, double. I'm just showing off some of the fun side stuff. NPCs, as you can see, either make random funny comments or offer sage game advice. And if you unnecessarily drop the magma in the well, Edge notes, well, that's gone.
That is one of my favorite Easter eggs in this game.
There are all sorts of these nice little things tucked around if you take the time to explore it.
Alright, so on my way to my Zeroma's fight. All 5 objectives complete, just to verify. Yep, all 5 objectives complete. Sadly, one of my favorite NPCs that you go see is one you can't go see in this flag set. Because there's a flag that we can use called Push Me to Jump. And you can jump over things and talk to things that you normally can't talk to, including a frog that says, I'm a talking frog in vanilla FF4. But you never know it because you can never get to him in vanilla, so it's so much fun. Alright, so if everything is set up right, Palom should get the first turn here. Yep. He's going to do his job, which is throw the crystal. That's all I need you to do. Throw the crystal. Zeromus will have his true colors emerge for one last time today. Ah, it was too early. It's fine. This is why I bought 2 soak ups, just in case I threw it too early. There we go. Go, we throw the soak web, which starts the Big Bang. City's a counter nuke. We can just steal him up immediately. You know what? We're gonna go for it.
Yeah, good, because I botched the Quint. One of us should do it.
Well, Palom's gonna go down because, you know, anchor. But
Yeah.
I am going to play it safe and toss one more Cure 4, and then next time her turn comes around, I will use a Bacchus and go for the quad. So the last thing I want to do is
Yeah, okay, yeah, I did quad.
Yeah.
Tala was set to cure for the nerfed Big Bang, and his HP ran out.
At this point, I think I see one more Big Bang, but I don't think it's going to be anything I can handle. So there's the Bacchus. Let's go, Quad Zerk. We're putting out about 8,000 damage per round right now.
Yeah, I mean, I took the second Big Bang right before a swing came in that finished him off. I skipped rocks.
Yeah, as I said, I think we see the second Big Bang. I don't think we see rocks. And even Rosa, that Artie Bow doing 2,300 damage, almost on par with Kanan's White Spear. Cinna's Ogre Axe. Only thing that would make this even better would be if I had a Heroine Robe on Rosa.
Adamant armor's kind of like a heroine robe.
True. There we go, that was full powered. Everybody lives. Even if we see a Meteo, we should be fine. There it is. That's time. So, I do apologize. We went about 15 minutes or 20 minutes over estimate. Rando gonna rando. but mirroring what Leonhart said, thank you, Speed Event for Autism, for having us here, for letting us show off Final Fantasy IV Free Enterprise. If you liked what you saw, feel free to come by. We are deep into our yearly tournament at the current moment, and always are welcoming to new viewers, people who just want to learn the game. So definitely feel free to come by, say hi. And with that, I think we'll sign off, because I know we're overestimate and running behind already. So I'll let you guys go ahead and get set up for the next run.